Hi everyone, new name here, playing his favorite game, Watcher of Realms. And in this video today, someone in chat just asked about Idril. And I've always had a large liking for the power of Idril, especially in A5 Idril. And I still remember the summons that I did when I got my A5 Idril. I was so excited, I kept saying A6, A6, meaning 6th Idril. So I'm going to show you first why I am so excited to show you this video about Idril. I thought it might have been possible. I wasn't certain if I had the correct gear to do so or not. GR3 stage 19. Power of dominance is not on. Okay. So if you can 3-star the stage without the power of dominance, no matter how you do it, it counts for being in a recommended lineup. So if we go through the list here, there is, as you see, I don't know who you think did all the damage in this lineup, but it was certainly Idril. Okay. So normally I would run Idril in a Infernal Roar here because there's other heroes that are killing so much that Idril maybe gets 2 ultimates off for me. But when she's the only damage dealer, Idril is getting like 4 or 5. So by the end of it, she's getting a 50% boost. So we'll look at some of the gear here. Okay, this is the only ancient immortal anything I've ever gotten. All right, it's got decent stats, decent rolls, but it's not a complete set on the left side. Doesn't matter. Excuse me. When you have a decent soulbound Arcana set like I do, you're able to do things that until you try it, you're like, it's not possible. I can't accomplish that. And you'll see this not perfect sets. I have healing effect on a bunch of stuff. Idril doesn't need to heal. Okay. In case you're unaware of how powerful Idril's A5 is, I'm going to show you. Okay. When she does her ultimate, we all know that Idril gets unlimited range and it's completely map wide. So when you go and you get her final awaken, anytime she kills an enemy, it's going to add 3 seconds to this time. When you couple that with the skill that Laurel brings on her 5th promotion, okay? You don't have to skill Laurel up. You just have to get her to 5-star to get this 5-star promotion. She adds 50% rage, whether she dies after you deploy her or you deploy her and immediately remove her to heroes that are in her range. So while Idril is using her ultimate, you can drop and get the 50% rage boost benefit from Laurel at the same time. So as Idril's gaining 3 seconds for every kill she's doing, she's already got 50% of her rage meter already back when all of her ultimate ends. She also accumulates rage because she's hitting targets. So essentially, there's maybe 30 seconds of total time ever that I'm not going to have Idril under the effect of an ultimate. All right. So obviously I can't do this without the Aracha, to my knowledge, because of the Lord bonus that Aracha brings to here. It's too overpowered. Okay, I'm not going to get into everybody that we used. I've explained the 2 major heroes and the Dolaurel stance party that's about to occur. I call it the Dolaurel Volka Polka. Okay, you bring in Volka so that you can keep cycling in Laurels. Elowen isn't needed really here to heal anyone. She's just going to give rage. Okay, if you bring Hollow, it doesn't work. Hollow has to heal to give rage, whereas Elowen just gives rage passively to the entire map. Okay, actually, I'll show you the Lord bonus just so that full transparency. I was fortunate enough to pull a Araka, whatever, a couple weeks back. Okay, so for every tile that you're away, you gain up to 50% damage boost. So if Idril is 10 tiles from the targets in the corner, she's got 50% damage boost. So on the last wave, she's gotten 4 or 5 ultimates off. It's almost double her damage. So let's see if I can get this done. I was really close on the first wave on the left side the first time I did this. And at first I was confused. I'm like, wow, this looks pretty weak for the power of dominance on. And then I realized it wasn't. And I said, this is possible? So let's go. So Idril, always on this right tile. Dolores on the one tile beside her. That way you can drop the Laurel to give her, you can put, it doesn't really matter, okay? But I like to keep it set up this way. Laurel drops here, Laurel drops here. So I'm not going to engage any part of their ultimates until this mob is completely spawned and stopped. What I will do is put my Elowen down next so that she's already starting to passively generate rage. I think it's max skill for her. It's 3% every 5 seconds or something. It's a big chunk of rage. So I'm just going to wait just a second because I want to make sure that I have max ultimate time for when the boss is up. So I don't know what your Idril hits for. Okay. I know mine in Infernal Roar hits that mob for 285,000. But in the SA, it'll build up. So you saw I already dropped the Laurel in, okay? I'm not going to put any other heroes in. Laurel's just going to get cycled in and out. Notice how there's a delay on the boss spawn? So it wastes a little bit of the ultimate time for your Idril. So this is where it gets a little tricky. You're like, should I use the next ultimate as soon as it's available? I'm not sure, right? Because there's going to be this wave on this side that I can't target until they've passed boss. So see how my Idril's already back to 90% on her rage meter? It was like 85 or whatever. So I can engage that again. So Dolores is going to be at like 70, I think. 60. However, if you patiently wait for it, you don't drop your Laurel yet, okay? You get your Dolores ultimate engaged, and then you drop your Laurel. This way, at least everybody's got a minimum of 50% when they come back again, okay? And this is crazy. Like, this is a epic hero. Yes, she's fully skilled. She's fully awakened. She's 6-star promoted. But this is GR3 stage 19. As you see, I only have one hero doing damage. This is how strong this hero is. So this is where it gets tricky. If I can kill that boss a little sooner, then Idril is able to target these mobs sooner, right? So now I put the Dolores Dance Party on, and this should be GG. This is how strong Idril is. And why people, when you hear and you're new and you're like, well, really, how good is Idril? How good is Idril? Okay. Yes, I have powerful, strong end game gear on this champion, or this hero, sorry. But you tell me somewhere else in this game on a stage 19 where you can bring in only one damage dealer who's an epic and can clear the whole map, that it's a map like this. Because I don't know about GR3-19 if I could just do it with an Iona. And Lord, I don't think so, okay? And GR3-2, maybe the only epic damage you bring is Maul, and it might work, okay? Excuse me. But for the range of this Idril, she hits anything, anywhere, anytime, all right? So you'll see this mob is almost dead. Look, Idril's, as soon as her ultimate ended, she's got her ultimate back up again. So I don't know about you, okay, but this is power of dominance off. This is how strong Dolores is. My Dolores adds, I think, she's almost 11,000 attack, so she's sharing that. So look, you can see it again. Because I brought the Volka, Laurel is already ready to be cycled again. So Dolores is already back to having her ultimate up before these mobs even finish spawning. So you're going to see how hard my Idril is going to smack these fools in the corner now. And this is the power of the Iracha helping as well. But this to me is how broken Dolores is as well. Yes, Idril's skill makes this possible, and so does Iracha. But without Dolores there, I could put maybe Narvi on that platform, and she's only going to give like maximum 6,000 attack, no matter how big and strong you build your Narvi. Excuse me. So if you're having any kind of struggles whatsoever, I can't help you with this video. I'm just showing you how powerful Idril is. Remember, that's GR3, stage 19, no power of dominance. Okay? And you saw I didn't drop Volka. I didn't drop Araka. Okay, they have invigoration sets, so there was no boost from that. And again, let's see, maybe I've changed my time and got it a little quicker. So let's go through times here. 359 so far is the fastest. 354, 354, 336, 334, 3. So the fastest time that is listed here is 1 DPS, and that was Idril. So if this video has given you any kind of giggles and joys and incentive to make sure that you do something with your Idril, I'm very thankful for you finding this content, and I want to make sure that people continue to give me ideas for how I can help the people have fun or progress, or a combination of both. That's the idea of this channel. Thank you very much for your time. This new name, playing his favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Please be kind. Drive safe, everyone.